So the next part is most favorite customer contract. That is, let me describe the situation. Seller 1, and there are buyer A, buyer B, and buyer C. Seller 1 and the buyer A have most favorite customer contract, which is buyer A can be the most cheaper price to get the items. And that is, sellers need to sell a high price for buyer B and buyer C, because if he sells a very cheap price to buyer B, then buyer A can also get merchandise from that. So yes, for the seller 1, he would like to sell more high price to buyer B and buyer C. But what if there are a seller 2? The seller 2 also have buyer D, buyer E, and buyer F. That is, if the seller 1 raise the price too much, which is higher than seller 2, then the buyer B and the buyer C would like to turn to seller 2 to buy the items. Then the seller 1 only have a buyer A. So the key point is, if the most favorite customer contract exists, the seller A has a smaller elastic in price, because the buyer A impact, but buyer A matters. That is, your strategy do not very elastic. So that is about most favorite customer contract. I'm forgot to talk about it. It is chapter 6, and hope you enjoy the video. Thank you.